Hello, everyone. I am the Durbinator. Good night.
Oh, also, it's Real Honesty with John Ritland. Yeah, the Derb.
Hi.
And Raw Albany. Vince.
Sorry, can you say that again?
Raw Albany?
Robin?
Robany? Is that what I said?
Probably.
Okay. Vince.
No, I think it was like Robin. I'm like, God, did you have a double E moment there?
I did. Kurt actually opened the show. Vince, I wish you had gone to jail in the 90s, seriously, for this. Seriously, you fucking embarrassment. God damn it.
Yeah, this was an ass-tacular episode.
This was worse than last week's. Yeah. So, Kurt,
there are a few bright spots, but a few specks of gold in a turd does not a good episode make.
Jim Cornette talking about Vince Russo trying to pick up a turd by the clean end. There's no way to do it. So, Kurt talks about Ronda Rousey. Well, actually, he says Ronda Rousey, but I'm not going to let that one slide. Then Stephanie.
It's like you never let anything go.
Never. I don't want to hold back anymore. Sorry.
Until you get a restraining order.
Oh, yeah, then. Yeah, that's right. You're supposed to do that. So, by the way, Stephanie, a woman needs to slap her in the head with a goddamn brick. Anything to get some sense into her. Seriously, this fucking cunt is so fucking annoying. What the fuck? I'm sorry, Derb. Come on back in. Sorry.
That was
I'm
a little excessive.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Should we try that again?
No.
Okay, we'll just leave it in. Look, sorry guys. It's just Stephanie turns me off from sex. That's how fucking ugly and fucking horrible she is. Seriously, I would say this to her goddamn face if I wasn't so certain that she'd be like the Exorcist and try to eat someone's soul. Which I know didn't happen in the Exorcist, but I don't care.
I swear two houses down could probably hear you at the moment.
I'm sorry. Reigns, you're not an underdog. Please stop being like an underdog. I know you're just casting a role you're casting. Reigns actually gets a bit of a slide here until the match. And then Owens comes out. Yay, thank you, Roman. So, Owens
played a fantastic heel tonight.
Owens is great. Owens is great.
He knows that the crowd still loves him, but he also knows how to push their buttons, which is great.
I mean, and Owens is really talented like that. And then we get Owens versus Reigns. It was too long because of what happened next. You get interference. Gender causes interference. So we're trying to suddenly let's put gender with Reigns because it'll make the crowd love Roman. No, they were cheering gender doing that. They were cheering gender. Really? That's your big goal? Vince, you senile old coot?
Yeah.
Did Sean not hit you in the head hard enough at WrestleMania 22? Mm-hmm. He should have hit you a lot harder.
It's his punishment for having fought God and won.
Oh, God. He fought the God and the God won. So, it was too long because then Jinder and Rollins interfere, and we have a tag team match because Teddy Long approves.
Holla, holla, holla.
I want to say this much, that I don't fault the talents if they seemed like they were going a little half speed.
Fuck you, lawnmower.
Right, they seem to be going half speed. But here's the thing. They had a 2-week tour of Europe. They were having difficulty, okay? So, I give all credit to the talent, but just seriously, we go to a tag team match. We went 1 hour and had the same guys on TV.
Yes.
Now, Rollins had a great performance, and then challenged Jinder for an IC title match next week. Don't you dare give it to Jinder.
They won't.
They won't, I know, but just seriously, just give it to talented people. Stop with Jinder, stop. Of course, during this, you had Coach say, there's nothing Heath Slater can do. Coach.
Okay, Coach. Man, I call you Coach. Heath Slater wasn't in the match. He was the opposite of being in the match. He wasn't even in the arena. So, Coach, stop it. Get some help.
Seriously, what the fuck was that? Coach, come on.
That was the best.
I mean, come on, Coach. I know you had an alleged bad exit from ESPN, but I would think you could tell the difference between two guys, since you obviously treat women the same. Allegedly. Seriously, get him off. Get Booker back on commentary.
No, don't get him off.
No, take
him off.
Yes,
getting him off is a different show entirely.
The Coach Pools.
Dress.
So Owens takes the pin. Rollins beats him. It was okay. It was an okay match.
And the number one thing is, Roman Reigns didn't win this one.
This is true. And then Jinder attacks Reigns and gets cheered.
Yes, that's right.
Jinder
Gets cheered for beating Reigns. That's how badly they've damaged Roman.
And Vince has no one to blame but himself. And I hope they
Well, I mean, Kevin Dunn and Road Dogg and...
Road Dogg is one member of Creative.
Dun.
Yeah.
Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Bucky Beaver.
Stupid man. Dunn is another one that needs
God.
to go. Seriously. I'm really angry in case you couldn't tell. Oh, and by the way, then the worst goddamn thing happened. Zayn exposes the real Bobby Lashley and has three... I actually thought one of them was a woman at first, but it's three guys dressed up like Bobby's sisters. I don't know if these guys were local enhancement talents. I'm not going to fault these guys.
Yeah.
But...
this was a very bad segment. It was almost as bad as the Alexa Bliss Bailey This Is Your Life segment of Doom.
It was worse.
No, it was not. It was bad. It wasn't that bad.
You don't think it was as bad?
Well, I mean, it was almost as bad.
No, I mean, I'm just curious.
Within 99% of that being.
Oh, okay, so it was really close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mildly transphobic. A little offensive on every level.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't have summed it up. Are you trying to make Sami Zayn quit the company?
You guys want the Attitude Era back, right? Well, here's the Attitude Era for you. Here's all the parts you don't remember.
Yeah, the bullshit, that Russo had a hand in. And by the way, yeah, Russo, you coward. You couldn't beat Seth Rollins in a fight. You had to get Jim Cornette. You had to get a restraining order against Jim Cornette because you were so scared because your children have more guts than you.
I'm scared.
I'm so scared. And by the way, your children are tougher than you'll ever be. Your wife stays with you out of pity. Russo, you're a fucking idiot. That's my one for sure.
Meanwhile, back at the plot.
I hated this. I hated this. It was, as you said, transphobic. Now, look, whatever. Comedy doesn't bother me. Comedy
this is no SJW thing here. It's just...
Yeah.
The whole shindig is that society is changing. If you don't keep up with society, society will leave you behind.
We're just going to refer to, James Woods, Roseanne Barr, Trump, and all this fucking sheep.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, he's fancy.
That's a good one. That's a good one. For no damn reason.
Yeah.
Trump sheep, you can fuck off. Okay, so why did you have to do this? Why? Are you trying to make Zayn quit? Are you punishing Lashley for walking out on the company justifiably because Hayes was a racist cunt to him? Or Crystal or somebody? Probably both?
Or they couldn't figure out a plot line and sort of like, hey, that thing with Alexa Bliss and Bailey worked out so well. We should go and do it again.
I was
Congratulations, you're wrong.
I was absolutely offended by this. This was bad.
Everyone is dumber for having listened to it.
Yes, Zayn deserves better.
Yep.
Lashley deserves better.
And the three people in the ring deserved better.
They did. I don't even know who they are.
Maybe they got paid a lot of money.
So more than Impact.
Probably.
Yes. Ember versus Alexa, decent. It wasn't bad. They gave the women, hey, we sucked the energy out of the crowd. Here's this. And that's one thing. The crowd barely reacted to the whole sister thing. They weren't even booing. They were just quiet. And that's one of the worst things.
Nobody cared.
But Ember and Alexa was good. Good for what it was. Short. And that's not because both women are short, even though they are.
Also because they weren't looking at the crowd. They were looking at the cameras. When you think about it, the whole sisters thing.
True.
But
still.
They're not talking to you. They're talking to you. The audience at home.
The audience is hemorrhaging.
Vince McMahon hates you all. He hates.
He hates. This hates us. This is punishment because we wouldn't cheer Reigns. I'm actually convinced.
But in better news, we had Alexa Bliss and Ember Moon.
Yeah, which was good.
I'm okay.
It was good. Yep. Okay's putting it mildly. Good God. Not that I wasn't eyeing Alexa, you were eyeing both. Nothing wrong with that. At least it was good. Good attention grabber. Ember won. Good eclipse cell. Good stuff.
Yes.
Mickey, looking like she's about 20 years younger. Well, actually 10 years.
Ember Moon, massively talented.
Very talented. And Alexa, great seller. And then Braun and Finn are going to face off against each other. And Stephanie being the stupid cunt that she is. And Braun proving that he loves Android and hates apples. Because he crushed an apple right in his hand. He hates
Or he
Corbin.
watches Cinema Sins. Let's give him an apple to make him look like more of an asshole.
Or he wants to get to the core issue. I'm gonna make more puns.
Yeah.
I should
As
stop.
long as you don't get to planting seed, it should be good.
So you don't want me to play with Johnny
right.
Appleseed, is what you're saying? That's the joke?
Right. Not on the couch.
No, that would be bad. No Way Jose versus Corbin, and it's over. Corbin won.
And it's done.
His symbiote hair is ridiculous.
Baron,
Please.
serious talk. You need to shave that. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to see. I can't take you seriously when you're a pretty good athlete. Maybe not the best talker when you're scripted, but you're a pretty good athlete. And that hairline of yours ain't doing you any favor. It's making you look like that guy who's trying to cling to something that's just not there anymore, John.
It's in Yes, I know. That's why I cut my hair. Embarrassing.
Oh no, you're not even close in
No,
that
I
regards.
know.
I was
No, I
talking more about the other issues.
The fact that I cling to women I shouldn't?
Probably.
Oh, okay. But embarrassing.
There
There we go, yes. Ziggler
With
drew
his barren scalp.
the barren wasteland, the deep thicks of Corbin. Drew Ziggler and Gable. This was odd because it set up a Ziggler Gable match later, and the B team, huge pop, and the markered shirts versus the Fashion Popo again,
And the B team won.
and had the best.
The Bees have it.
Why did I not guess that you were going to put that in there?
Probably.
Yes. But the B team celebration, the best. It was just over the top. It was great. It was fun. This isn't anything it's going to last long. Maybe, unless it gets super over.
Yes.
But good stuff. And then Rousey and Nia, the contract signing, this is all to get Stephanie over. That's all it was.
Yep.
All of it's just to get Stephanie over. Seriously.
No, it actually wasn't. It was Stephanie being a horse's ass and playing up both of them to get one of them to react. It's supposed to be a catalyst.
She's the catalyst for my libido going away.
There's that too.
Okay. Seriously, Stephanie, you're a hideous piece of trash. Not that you would ever see this.
Now, to be fair, your externals isn't bad. It's your internals that are just butt fucking ugly.
Probably after 4 kids. 3 or 4 kids.
Charity is the new form of marketing. I don't think before I speak.
She's Tommy Lorette?
I don't know. Probably.
Yes. Speaking of somebody who doesn't speak. So, this was all just about getting Stephanie over. That's all it was. And then, Nia's a heel again, I guess. Or not. Or maybe. I don't know. And then Dolph versus Gable. It was quick. Is this leading to a Jason Jordan return? Because he got beat down by Drew McIntyre afterwards.
Yeah.
Probably. Jordan will stick his neck out.
I mean, they were stronger together than they were apart.
Jordan? Daddy, why don't you love me?
You're not my son.
Oh. And then Natty versus Sarah versus Liv versus Dana in a Money in the Bank qualifier. Decent enough. Natty won.
Hey.
I was happy. Other people weren't. That's okay. We all have favorites.
Yes.
Some of you.
Everyone's entitled to their opinions, even when they're wrong.
Yes. Everyone's entitled to love people like Roman Reigns, especially when you're wrong. That's fine. Whatever. Natty wins. Cool. Short match.
Yep.
Elias. No matter how much he tries to get him to boom, so cheered. Elias versus Rude, and Elias won. Even though I said Rude won. Because that's how tired I am. God damn it.
Hello.
Yes. Braun ran over Elias.
Yeah.
And then we have...
Choo-choo.
We have Sasha versus Sarah versus Ruby versus Liv versus Mickey versus Bailey versus Dana next week. Gauntlet match, last chance, Money in the Bank qualifier match. It will be Sasha that will win. And then Bailey will screw her.
Yes.
And then we will finally get an end to this goddamn feud. She'll screw her. Scissor her. Right there. Right there on the line.
We are functioning adult human beings.
No, I am not. Braun versus Balor, and Braun won.
Hey. But that's a very simplistic way to explain how great of a match they put on tonight.
They did put on a good
Finn Balor looking like a legitimate threat against Braun Strowman.
And Braun selling.
Is the great thing that helped make this night a little bit better. But again, as I said at the beginning of the show, a few gold flakes in a turd does not a good show make.
Yep.
So,
It was good. It was a good enough match, but I'm sorry, F. I'm giving it an F.
Yeah.
I'm giving it an F. It's like, seriously, you know what? WWE can F yourself. Get the F out. Vince,
Did you really bring that back?
I did. I am
Timely.
I am proud of that. Seriously.
Yeah.
Actually, it was around this time about 16 years ago that they switched.
A long, long time ago.
In a galaxy?
Far, far away.
Yes. No copyright. So anyway, so F for me.
Yeah, they can go up themselves.
Okay. So there we go. Agree, disagree, what we said. Like, share, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, leave a comment, please. We actually want to hear your opinion.
We do. Well, we would see your opinion. We wouldn't hear it.
I mean, technically, there's text-to-speech and speech-to-text.
Wait,
And there's also Tex-Mex. I love Tex-Mex.
I love Chex Mix.
Speaking of Tex-Mex, never mind.
So, there we go. It's been Real Honesty with Jonn Ritland, and
The Turbinator.
we will see you tomorrow for SmackDown. You will see me in a few hours for New Japan.
Yes, and you'll see me on Wednesday for NXTs as well.
Yeah, we'll plug that also again tomorrow.
I guess you could call that an NXTs.
I want Nikki Cross to tease me.
I mean, not gross, but...
Gross for me, yeah.